Hi guys, this is Banches, and welcome back to another episode for Transport Fever 2. So sit back and relax and enjoy this episode. If you guys are new to my channel, go down below and hit that subscribe button. If you guys have been here before, well, welcome back. I love having you guys here. And if you guys love this video, go down below and smash that like button. Today, we will be jumping into the 4th mission for Transport Fever 2's career mode. So let's just jump into it and see how the beginning of this is.
The west coast of Mexico at the close of the 19th century. An unassuming spot with an auspicious name, Topolobampo, with a climate milder than anywhere else. Plains as fertile as the Garden of Eden. And in the mountains, untold riches. The perfect place to make a utopia come true. A life of freedom and equality for all.
Okay, so it looks like we will be going to Mexico for this adventure here. So let's jump into this mission here and let's see how this goes. I will be back with you guys once this loads up.
You have just bought a patch of land from the Mexican government. Here, your vision is supposed to become a reality.
Okay.
A free and fair society. Together with a few like-minded people, you are going to build the city of the future in Topolobampo.
Okay, sounds good to me.
It shouldn't be all that difficult, since you've already built several railway lines, successfully. Welcome to the City of Dreams. You set out to come here in order to establish a society where no one has to suffer hardship.
I like that idea.
Everything will belong to everyone and be available in abundance. Large numbers of men and women want to join you, with permission to build their dwellings precisely according to their ideas. Start off by obtaining the necessary material. Excellent raw materials can be found in the surrounding area. All you need to do is get them into town.
Sounds solid to me. Let's get some logs into town. It looks like for this, we might go with shipping. We have over here a forestry area, and we can just ship right down over here. I'm not sure if we'll be able to with the coastline, but if we can, ships might be the best bet for us here. Let's see, cargo. So we can do some cargo over here, it looks like. Let's just see if we place something like this here. We definitely have a lot of terrain that we need to, it looks like, modify over here though, to get things a little bit more leveled out. Let's just even some of this out. Okay, and let's see now if we actually get some roads over here. We'll go like this. It's gonna come up and it should connect into here. Oh, you know what? Nope, it's gonna come still up and around just like that. Perfect. All right, cool. So we have now abilities to ship over here. Let's see if this is connected up. This is directly connected to the wood area. So for what I can tell, it looks like we're not gonna need to actually get too much. So what I'm gonna actually start with here, I wonder if this is going to be a logging area. Whatever. For right now, let's get a harbor or a shipyard in here so we can actually get some ships going in our out to our new locations here. So we're going to go like this, and then let's go with some shipping into our cities. So we're going to need a cargo hub. Okay, and that's going to go just like, we'll say that. And then here in our city, let's see, where is our industry located? Our industry down here? Nope, I think it's up here. I'm trying to remember. There we go. So most of our industry is located over on this side of town. So for us, it would probably be the best if we could hook something in like this. We're colliding with that. Does not like that. All right, we're gonna go with something probably more or less like that. That'll get a majority of the buildings at least being able to control everything here. That's good, I like that. And now what we need to do is just get a depot in here so we can get our vehicles running. We're gonna place a depot here. Let's create some lines right now between this, and we're gonna also create a line down here. And then we're also gonna create a new line from this port here to that port there. So it doesn't say we need to transport logs via train or ship. It just says to transport them. And for that reason, we are gonna go with this big steamer, similar to how we did in the last episode. Let's place this guy on line 2. He's gonna probably be coming out pretty soon. And then what we're gonna do to start, let's go with, we're gonna go with, how much capacity? This can hold 5. Let's go with 3 to start just for right now. We are going to place these guys on line 1. And for that, let's hit play. And we're gonna have to wait now why these logs basically are getting delivered. But let's just see how this ship looks overall. Yep, here it comes out. Awesome. Okay, cool. So this is good. We will at least be getting some of our goods moving now. Hopefully we'll get some demand, even though that door just shut on half of the ship and probably would have cut it in half, but hey, whatever. Overall though, the ship is really beautiful. I love the models in Transport Fever 2. They really look amazing. Yeah, the developers definitely took their time making all the models in this game. It's wonderful. All right, let's see. So as you guys can see over here, we already have some logs piled up down here at this port. So yeah, we'll just wait and we'll have to see how this goes. So once we get some more logs delivered or we get another mission, I'll be back with you guys with an update.
The project is growing and thriving. Thanks to the high quality materials, the buildings that have gone up look downright stately.
Awesome.
The first settlers have moved in. Everyone is working busily to make the perfect society a reality. But a fulfilled life includes more than just work. Physical well-being, fun, and amusement are just as important. Make sure
Agreed.
that the municipal facilities of Topolobampo are furnished with the necessary consumables.
Okay.
May health and a zest for life pave the way.
So, okay, so we need to work on right now supplying the hotel. It looks like hotel needs, what type of good are these? Silverware, I'm assuming? Yeah, spoons. So we're gonna need to get some spoons, which for us it looks like we're gonna have to get some goods from over here. Interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get... Alright, so we're gonna have to get this mine up and running here with a train down to this area here. So let's get a pass or a freight train going here. That's the next thing that we're gonna need to work on. So let's get an end station like this. We're gonna place this probably something like... Alright, so that would work, but let's just do this. We're gonna take a street. We're gonna take this street and go out just like that. And then from here, we can take the station. Let's put an end station just like that. Perfect. So that will come down this way. We're gonna connect this up. Let's see, can we do something like that? Perfect. So that's gonna connect up like that. And now let's take some tracks. And simple enough, we're just gonna run the tracks just like that. Not a very long train track or network, but hey, it's something. So we're gonna take that with a building. Let's put a depot over here. There we go. And now we need to get some trains out on this line. Okay, so we're in America now. So since we're in the Americas, we have the upgraded, or we have the trains, at least that I'm used to from playing Transport Fever 1. So let's go ahead. We're gonna go with, say, this train here. And for the goods that we are looking for, we need the gondolas. So let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna go with, let's buy this, and we're gonna have to now make a line from this station over here down to the new station we just put in. And let's put this train on that line just like that. So now we can see what's the first models of the American trains, since we haven't seen any of these yet. There we go, guys. Wow, yeah, the models are very, very nice overall. So it looks like we're gonna start supplying some of the spoons over here to the hotel, which I think we still need to do a few things here. Yeah. So we're still needing to get the goods actually into the city. So to do that, we're gonna have to expand this, it looks like, over to here. And then we're gonna have to also put in some kind of freight depot over this side. So let's do something just like that. And then from here, we are gonna go new line from here over to there. And we need to get this building by, let's buy 3 also of these, and we're gonna place them on that route. So that will get at least some of the goods moving along here. And let's check out this question mark.
The men and women of the colony are strong and healthy. But in spite of that, if an emergency were to arise, it must be ensured that the surgical instruments at the hospital are guaranteed germ-free.
Okay.
Medical-grade alcohol can be manufactured for this purpose from the large numbers of cactuses on hand.
Okay, interesting. So, it looks like we need to get some cactus. Where are cactuses? Aha, we are out here with cactus. So we're gonna have to probably run a train all the way over to here. Let's get that going right now. What is this? I'm still not entirely sure what's this. Supply the hotel.
A real streetcar, the kind they have in all the glamorous cities, would suit Topolobampo to a T. It would give the members of the community a chance to take a load off their feet.
Okay, so it looks like they want us to do some streetcars.
But on no account should what the draft horses leave behind be allowed to end up in front of the town's prestigious buildings.
All right, so let's get some trams in here. It looks like this is something that our city really wants. So we're gonna go up over here. We're gonna just do a little circle or a box right here. That's pretty solid. And then we're gonna bring this, I think, actually up over this way. Yeah, we're gonna go right up over here. Let's go to buildings, trams, and we're gonna add just a tram station simply just like that. And now let's buy some trams. So we have a few options here. We definitely don't want the horse one. Let's do yeah, let's do this, the electric trolley, I think. Nah, we'll go with this one. We're gonna go with, I think, 2 of them. And what we're gonna do is we need to place some stops. So we need to place a stop right here in the front. And then we're also gonna need to place one right over there. So pretty simple overall routes, but that will be okay. That's, I think, what we need to just do going forward. Simple, there we go. You can see how the route is already linked in, and let's take this and place that like that. So that's good. We will start getting some kind of supplies going that way. And the next thing, let's see, how is this train going over here with goods? All right, so we are at least bringing some kind of stones, it looks like, down to this facility here, which then hopefully will start producing. So that is going to be good with our silver. Like I mentioned, let's get back to over here with the cactuses. That's one thing we need to definitely do here. So, whoops. Yeah, let's do the cactus first. All right, so let's get a train, because I kind of want to get all this supplies kind of worked out right now, because at least then we could actually get some of the other little missions kind of accomplished once these are all completed. All right, so that's good. And what we're gonna do is take a train tracks from here. We're gonna just probably curve it around something like this. Nothing too crazy. And just connect it up to that line, which that definitely did not work. All right, well, let's try that again. Need to have a pretty smooth transition. There we go, perfect. All right, so that's good. We need to get, it looks like, some cactus over this way. So let's get, and then also a depot, place a depot in here. And now what we need to do is once again get the same trains as what I had before, but this time cacti look like they work with boxcars. So we'll go with 5 boxcars similar to how we did on the other side, or the freight trains, and we're gonna go just like here down to there. Okay, and let's take this train, which did not keep. All right, let's try that again. Okay, we'll buy this. Let's place this on line 6. All right, cool. So now we have another train coming out. You can see we are starting to make some spoons here. That is awesome. So it says no stops now next.
The city of the future will lure plenty of guests who want to marvel at this model of success with their own eyes.
Okay, yes.
That's
so yes, we will definitely deliver that spoons. We are just waiting right now for them to come up. We're going to supply alcohol there. That works. Okay. So it looks like it says there's no stops currently. I don't get that because I placed the stop right here. So one thing that I have noticed that I messed up with, this says to actually avoid stops near the hospital and the hotel, which I went ahead and put the stops right inside the ring for the hospital and the hotel. So let's delete these. That is probably the first thing we want to do here. Delete that. We're gonna have to delete those tram routes also. But what I want to do now is we are going to make a larger extension of a tram network.
The streetcar is amazing, except that it doesn't stop where people want to go. Thanks to advanced technology, the line could run in the center of town without horse manure lying around everywhere.
Okay. So there we go. That's how this line is actually going to be set up. I'm going to go now back into the street view here. Let's go to the upgrade lines here, and we're going to just try to make sure that everything is set up appropriately now for at least having streetcars. Yep, we're going to go down here, over here, and we're going to just shoot up like that. That should be good. We are going to degrade these because currently that actually needs to stay actually there. Okay. Yes. And then what I want to do is let's sell off just these because I'm going to start fresh. Let's do that. So let's click on where are our routes right here. Let's go into the trams. We're just going to go and simply sell all these off. Okay. Same with that. Perfect. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to go back into these lines. So line 5, for example, luckily they actually hooked in, it looks like, to some other lines, but let's manage these and extend it. So after line 2, we want it to go over to here. Then we want it to shoot down to here. So that's good for this line. Line is good there. And then now the last one we need to update is line 7. So once again, it looks like these are going, are they going in the right direction or wrong direction? They're going in the wrong direction. So let's just, yes, remove all. We need to go not with new line. We want to go back into here. 7. Manage. Let's go ahead and add stations. We are going to go from here now backwards. Perfect. So that is good. I like how that it looks. Now we have at least everything more or less set up how we need it to be. And let's go ahead and get some trams out on this line for us here. Okay, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go 1. And there we go. So there we go, guys. It looks like our tram networks are now more or less set up. And the last thing I need to do is delete this line here. Let's manage this, and we are going to, let's see, how do you delete lines now? Manage, remove line. There we go. All right, good. So that line is gone. Everything is now set up, so this should start running efficiently. Also for the hospital, we now have goods flowing back and forth here, and everything is set up. So this is just going to take a little bit to get going, I would say. Better. Like they said, they also want no horses for the trolley cars, but for right now, at least from what I could tell, when we go into here, this is not available. Oh, maybe they are now, actually. I was wrong. So let's actually, I tried doing that before, it wouldn't work. So let me go into line 7. Can I upgrade these? Manage vehicles. Okay, so we're gonna replace all these. Replace, yes. So that's good. All that line got replaced. And then let's go now back into the next line here, line 5. And we go to manage vehicles, and once again we are going to select all these, replace, and we're replacing them with these. Perfect. So now we should have no horses on any of these lines. I can go ahead and delete these trams. We'll sell them off, and there we go. So we are set right now. We just need to get these missions completed, and when they are done, I will get back with you guys with an update.
Thanks to the miracle of electricity, now the streetcar can service all the important places. As if that weren't enough, with a pleasant fragrance too. Okay,
well that is good. So completed the mission for the, what is it? Yeah, for the, oh gosh, can't even think of it, the tram cars right now. So perfect, let's get that continuing here. So yeah, overall, looks like things are going pretty good. Let's see what else we need to do here. If I go into the lines, I just want to make sure these lines are going correct directions. Okay, cool, they are. Sweet. All right, so that's good. We now just have to keep waiting, like I mentioned, to get the total supplies to the hotel and also the hospital. Once that's done, I will be back with you guys again.
Wonderful. The fundamental needs of the community are provided for.
Perfect.
Even more is being produced than the colony needs for itself. To enable prosperity to multiply, the surpluses produced so diligently and with lots of enthusiasm ought to be exported. Earnings from the export trade would be helpful during this crucial phase, because several investments to the benefit of one and all still lie ahead. Decide which commodity you want to export overseas for the benefit of society.
Let's do the silver. Yeah, let's export silver here.
Silver spoons from the legendary silver mines in the Sierra Madre are going to be a major export hit.
Cool. Okay, so I guess all we need to do right now, where is the port? Down to here. So this is where we need to export everything to. So it looks like what's going to happen is now just going to get dropped off here at this depot, and then these guys are going to start picking up everything back and forth. So overall, that's not horrible. Let's just see how long this takes, and if actually the spoons do get actually piled up in this area. So we're just going to once again have to just go ahead and wait for some more of these goods to be transported, and I'll be back with you guys in a few more minutes.
There are simply too many bachelors hanging around on the streets of Topolobampo. It's enormously detrimental to productivity. That's why you should see to it that their rambunctious ways are tamed. And what better way than the responsible task of starting a family?
Okay. Except?
When people get married, they have children. And then they become law-abiding and straight-laced.
Okay.
You ought to help out a bit on the subject of romance, so that it won't be long before wedding bells are ringing.
Okay. 10 trees. Interesting. Well, this definitely has 10 trees or more over here. So it says bring 10 people to a romantic viewing platform for... Okay, couples in the area must have 10 trees from a bit of privacy. Okay. So now the true question is, how do we do that? Okay guys, so I am back now. So what I have kind of figured out here, so it says the romantic viewing platform, this is located up in this area here. So what I have done, definitely is going to be very, very slow and take a while to get up there. We have no actual like carts to transport people all the way up this thing. So what I had to do is take a tram and electrify this whole entire route up to the top here. So as you can see, we have trams that are going up here, but they are going awfully slow. So this guy is going to take forever to get to the top, but when he does, at least we'll have the ability to get people up here. We've also placed a train going along here, which is only one car because not many people will probably be using this area. And then we hooked up also over here with a tram route just to this station here, so people can come down here, get on the train, and then work their way up to the romantic viewing platform. That's kind of the idea of what we have going on here. We'll see how this works overall, but if I could redo this, I would definitely redo how I do all these trains and everything set up here. Definitely have this a little bit different, but for right now, we're gonna just keep this how this is and play through as we see fit for this. So the next thing we need to do is plant, I think it's 10 trees up in this area here. So let's see if we can get that accomplished. Let's see, I like these trees. Thought this would be it. Maybe not. Nope. Apparently these are not the trees. It says plant trees. Apparently plant paint tools, terrain. Let's see here. Apparently none of these work. Oh, there's a tree. There's another. Here we go. We're getting some trees planted in here now. All right, so this is what we need to do, it looks like, to get this working. Okay, 6. We've got 7 now, 8, 9. Where's one more? Come on. There we go, 10. So we placed 10 trees up here, or 10 objects. So that is good. That's definitely a really nice view looking out over here. So cool, I like that. We have the station here, so at least people can come up here and get dropped off. Now we just gotta wait for the 10 people to be carried here. So we're gonna let this go through. I'll give you guys some updates as this goes along. This thing is going to take forever, like I mentioned, but hopefully this will be done pretty quickly and we can give you guys a nice little update. So I'll be back.
Love was short-lived. The brand new parents are constantly getting in each other's hair.
Okay.
And there's no end to the children's hollering and crying.
Perfect.
In comparison, those bachelors hanging around were actually pretty harmless.
So it looks like we have delivered the amount of people we need here. We have 10 people or more that were delivered to the romantic viewing area. So that is good. This is definitely going in the right direction. Hopefully that will go a little bit quicker. We'll see how that goes over time. The last steps that I know we're waiting for is getting the materials here to be exported. So yeah, we'll have to get that. And once that's done, I'll be back with you guys. Awesome.
Fantastic. The export business is on target. Only very few prefer looking for quarrels and being idle.
Okay.
It's no loss when they leave town. But maybe precaution should be taken that others don't do the same. More exports mean more prosperity too. And as a result, more satisfaction for the whole colony so that nobody else will want to move away. The people prospected too greedily and too deep. Who knows what they aroused in the darkness?
Oh man.
In any case, the shaft caved in.
That's not good. Okay.
Oh my. Despite all your efforts, Topolobampo goes under in a sorry state. Maybe the human race simply isn't ready yet for a life in paradise. So that ideally no one will ever be reminded of this sad episode in the history of mankind, it seems like a good idea to erase any traces of this experiment. It's the only way to enable future generations to start all over again. The remaining stocks of the manufactured goods shouldn't go to waste. The Mexican population is grateful for those kinds of handouts. You don't end up with nothing to show for it.
Okay. Let's see here now. Alright, so here's the city here. It says sell all 90 remaining stocks at the warehouse. Okay, here we go. That is the warehouse. So let's get this a little bit different now. So what I want to try to do here, we could definitely get goods over this way here, but yeah, we'll do it. All right, just because everything is currently set up infrastructure wise, this makes the most sense. So let's do this, and we're gonna add a new line. I'm really just going all out here with a lot of vehicles and not really working with that many trains, but that's fine. We're gonna go something like this here, and we are gonna add this to that line there, which then that means a lot of these goods should start coming over here to this market, which should be really good for us. That's kind of, I believe, the ending of that.
Alcohol solely for medical purposes, special guests could be served a small glass of it too. As they say in Mexico, liquor doesn't hit the spot unless there's a worm in it.
Okay.
Set off to find the tangy critters that spend their days underground.
Let's accept
the
this.
Tasty worms can't be found just anywhere. A Mexican market vendor, Senora, thinks there might be a good chance of nabbing some halfway between the forest and the sawmill, if you hurry.
Overall, so the first thing it wants us to do is, it says find the highlighted area south of the forest and dig for worms. So let's look around the area here. I'm guessing there's going to be some highlighted area that we can find. I'm not sure which way north and south is on the map, but should be able to find it around here. Oh, that's it right there. Okay, so let's go to the digging tool and let's dig down. There we go.
Our informer is certain they're still here a moment ago, but the worms seem to have disappeared just as fast. Give it another try on the riverbank near town.
Okay, so let's see where the city. So here's the city. Now let's find on the riverbank where this is. Right over here we have another highlighted area. So let's dig here.
Nothing doing. Again. They must truly be the speediest worms in all of Mexico. Maybe you'll have more luck at the seaside by one of the many bays.
Where is the bay? Interesting. So now we got to figure out where this other highlighted area is here. A lot of coastline, so I'm not entirely sure where they are looking for this here. Maybe over here. All right, here we go. So let's dig in here. There we go.
You finally caught them, the speediest worms in Mexico.
Nice. All right, cool. So we got these worms. That is another task complete. All right, cool. So then it looks like for right now, we are just going to continue on selling the remaining stock in this facilities over here. Once we get that completed, we will, I'll be back with you guys with an update.
See to it that no one notices you are ever here. It's the only way to enable more advanced generations to venture a completely new start in the future.
Interesting. All right, so it looks like we have to erase everything that I have placed here. That's gonna be fun. Let's get into this. All right, let's first start with all the lines that we have here, and we are just gonna simply go into the line manager. Let's start with this here. Let's go to manage vehicles, and we're just gonna sell everything off on these. You know what? We're gonna click on everything here. Simple enough. All right, cool. And we're gonna go here, sell, yes. Everything is gone now. Go back into the line managers. We should now be able to get rid of everything. Let's go here. Yep, we're just gonna go through all of these here. Get rid of all the lines that we have created. Perfect. So now all the lines are gone. Now the next step we need to do is get rid of all the facilities that we've placed. All right, guys. So it looks like we are fairly close now to erasing everything that we need. There we go.
Oh, well.
And everything is complete.
paradise by the Pacific.
Awesome. So it looks
Never
like
to be
mission
seen again.
4 is
You did your
now
best.
complete.
But the time wasn't ripe for your path-breaking ideas. What a pity. May the children of the future encounter more fertile conditions for establishing the free and fair community of the future.
Awesome, guys. So like I mentioned before, thanks. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode for Transport Fever 2. If you guys enjoyed this episode for Transport Fever 2, go down below, hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel. If you guys also want to leave a comment down below, I'd be more than happy to answer all your comments that you guys leave on the video. But on that note, guys, we are going to end today's episode for Transport Fever 2. If you guys are not following me yet on social media such as Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, hit me up on those social media platforms. I have the links in the description below. On that note, like I mentioned, we are ending today's episode, and I will see all of you guys in the next episode. See you guys later.